stream. That. I think we're live. Are we? There we are. Yes. All right. We're back. Let me grab my phone real quick so I can keep an eye on comments and all that. Right. There we go. Should be good. Very good. Right. So we're back. Good morning. Yesterday I did a stream where we created these sconces, I should call them probably. Yesterday we left it there when that was done. I did say that I wanted to change some things up, and I couldn't help but just fix that later. Now I didn't stream that, but it was like 5 minutes work at max. So, oh, you can actually see the thing I used in that. I don't need that anymore. What I did was I made these horizontal loops, made them a little taller, I guess. I want to say wider, but you know. And I made them a little chunkier, basically. And I did the same thing for these vertical pieces here. Now, I basically did that because I felt like they needed some more shape to them, some more of a silhouette, and I think that's all right now. I think that's been successful to some degree. So today, what I kind of want to do is just continue where we left off yesterday, and probably start making either the candles or the piano stool. I'm thinking we start with the candles, unless the piano stool is something I can make easily, which I'm not quite sure, but I'll have a look. I don't actually know what it looks like. It is round though, which makes me think that I might be able to get away with just placing one of these and adjusting that a little bit. Like make it less tall and just a bit more chunky, something like that. I might actually do that. And if I do, I'm going to go with this. We have a kitchen stool, bar stool. Let's make a new collection here for the going to do is we're going to Shift D and Shift Z, so we can move it on everything but the Z-axis, because it's already on the perfect Z-axis for this anyway. And what I want to do next is I'm going to select that. That. What's that now? Let's move around here. And I want to make sure that it is within the right collection. So, there we go. Right, now I'm gonna say that most of this can stay the same, but not all of it. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, scale in Shift Z axis, so I can make it a little bit bigger without, making it any higher than it needs to be. And next up, I think what I'm going to do, I think that I want to know just how high this needs to be, and I'm thinking that it shouldn't be much higher than the regular seats, which is around that high. So we just move that so fair. Should now look a little bit better, I think. And yeah, already that's looking pretty much as it should. I do want to scale this in the Z-axis a little bit so that it's a little bit more chunky. But not too much. Down a little bit. That. Right. Another thing I want to do is select this and set it a little bit. And that is mainly because I kind of want to bevel the outer edge here, which I can't really do without, well, can I actually? I don't know. I can just select that. Can I bevel it though, without it looking weird? Yeah, I can. Huh. Okay. I thought the difference in or difference, what am I saying? The lack of regular quad-based polygons in the middle here, or triangle even. Because this is basically one big polygon, and it's usually not a good idea. So I thought that would mess up the bevel, but it didn't, so that's good. I think this is also looking pretty good. I might even change it to be a little bit more puffy. because this does need to be like a what is it really called? It's like a more comfortable stool, I guess. So I'm just going to set this, and I'm just going to move it up a little bit. And yeah, and I'm going to inset it again and move it back down a bit. Correct. I do think that I want to bevel this a little bit to make it just a little more like smooth thing. Yeah, that's good. Now, next up. Do kind of want to extrude it down a little bit so you get a little bit of a thing there. I think. Though I'm not 100% about that. That's fine for now. However, I am getting a lot of triangles for this, which is not really perfect. So what I want to do, select like that? I can, huh. Interesting. Okay. But I don't really that's the one I wanted. Select except I want this one as the active one. Select, checker, deselect. There we go. So edges and yeah, now I just gotta go around here to sure that I get right ones. Because the way this looks, it looks pretty much the same, but we're drastically reducing the amount of polygons needed for this by just deleting some of these. And considering how detailed the actual scene already is, I really don't want to overdo it with these. So yeah, this looks alright, I think. I don't think that if I remove any more, I think it'll distract a little bit from the way it looks right now. So I wouldn't want to do that. What I do want to do is this a little bit, because that needs to be okay. Maybe a little more. Hello, can we actually just make that smooth, or is that not enough? Why is that not smoothing out? Okay. Sure. Shade smooth. And do that. I don't care. Now I do want to make sure that this loop is sharp. So that looks nice now. I think it does actually just work. It does actually just make these sharp, but let's just make sure this mostly we need to make sure that that actually works the way it's supposed to. Right. So this looks kind of good, I think. As a thing for the piano, I think that's fine as it is. Now I do want to make sure that this piano here has a way for me to just, well, this back a little bit. I know that's not nice for geometry, but whatever. That way, at least, I think we don't. Put that back a little bit further because reasons. Yeah, that's better. Right. That looks good to me. I am thinking it may still be a little too smooth, or it is. Which I guess I could just give it a shot and see what happens if I just remove these. I think that actually fits better, to be honest. So we have looks smooth. Right. I think that's good. Right? That's good. So next up would be these handles. So I will just remove this, and yeah, is if that's... Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. I thought those were intersecting a little bit, but they weren't. That's fine. I do need to fix this, for example. But like, doing that when I have actual walls that, you know, aren't placeholders. I'm kind of hesitant to create even more just clutter right now, and instead want to focus on getting some actual models for some of the bigger things around here. So like this one. So this what's it called? The fireplace. That really just needs to look like a fireplace instead of some random shapes. The piano needs to change a bit. Like, these pillars need to change, and yeah, like the doors, for example, as well. Like, a lot of things need to change a little. And I'm not quite sure how I want to do that just yet, but yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that still needs to be better before I can call this done. Then again, originally this was just gonna be a gray box, even though right now it's a little bit more than that, but not really. I don't know. Seems a little bit weird at the moment. One thing I'm slightly worried about. No, never mind. This looks fine. The thing is, I kind of want to start seeing how I can import some of these things into Unity and work from there. And I can do that without I can do that basically without any of these. That would be fine. Because we've already got like the basic feeling of a busy tavern going, even if there aren't any of these things. So I'm kind of thinking whether or not we want to change things around. I'm not sure, actually. One thing I do think I need to do, though, and I might just do that now. I might do that now, actually. is just adjust these a little bit so they're a little bit more with what we expect from these. About there-ish. And this one up there. And this one needs to go like so, I think. That one, I think. And yeah, I'm basically just going through all of these and just adjusting position and making sure that everything looks alright. Go. What is these? This one is already pretty much okay. Maybe a little offset. This one to there. And I am definitely gonna move around the light sources that are inside these, because, well, first of all, they're not in there at the moment, and second of all, some of them just aren't looking quite right. Like, I know for a fact that the one that's here, this light source, is inside the piano instead of inside one of these, so that's not good. This one, it's that. Go. Same. There, and I think we've got all of them now. Maybe these will be a little bit yeah, those don't quite right. Go, and there you go. I think that's all of them. Should be anyway. And they look a little bit better anyway. Next up, I want to try is moving those lights around, and well, that's gonna be a little bit of a weird one. I'm gonna say they're in here. There. There. go. Light, please. Go. There's no light here, is there? Oh. I'm missing a light. That's interesting. We'll add that in a bit. Oh, thank you. Let's select the light, thank you. There we go. And select this light. No, light please. Go. Light. Go. Go. Like these. There. And ooh, first try. This one again, first try. That's nice. And these two. No. Yes. There we go. Oh, I just noticed something I forgot to do. But luckily that's not a big deal. I completely forgot to rotate the vertical things here. We'll just like this cube. Luckily, once we just do this is just select them all, we should technically be able to just rotate with the medium point, RZ45. There we go, and we should have them all be like that, which is how they're supposed to be. Right. Now, I do believe that some of these lights may need to be higher than they are at the moment. And I want to figure out if I can't select all the lights without selecting the ones that I don't want to select. You know what? Just gonna select them all. And what we want to do is deselect those, and right. We want to deselect these as well. These are the lights from outside. And I think that should be all of them. Now, what I should do, CD as well, it should bring them all on the same. Oh crap! I also took this one, which let's not move the sun down. SZ0, that'll have them all hopefully on the same level, yes. And GZ. Now we can move them up to around here-ish. Right. And they should be good now. One thing I do want to try is select this one, or I should select this one really, and Alt D to duplicate the link. Place that there. Actually, do they need to be linked? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's keep them linked. I think that's better. Anyway. Alright. So, next up, let's see what it looks like now. That looks good. Okay, book. That looks very nice. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't expect the final lighting to look like this at all. I don't even really know if we're gonna be using lighting like this. Probably not, actually, because it wouldn't really fit very well with the style of this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. For the rest, though, I believe that I may want to just quickly go here. I've been live for half an hour, 40 minutes. That's nice. Still not a lot in not a lot of time, so that's good. Next up, I think, is going to be, and I'm really tempted to see if I can't. Nah, let's not do that for now. I'm really tempted to see if I can add a light to these sconces and have that be duplicated as well on all the other ones, so that we don't have all the lights, but we do somehow. Would be interesting, but honestly not a priority right now. What is a priority right now, though, is the magic. What's it called? Candles. So sources here. Torches. We have a new collection called candles. These candles are going to be very simple objects, but you know, they'll be okay. Now, what I want to do is add a mesh cylinder, and I want to select this and slash to get rid of all the clutter, so I just focus on this. And we're just gonna scale. Actually, I'm just gonna scale like this. And what I want to do is find one of these, because I think this is a candle. I do want to have a look, see if there's much difference in candle sizes. I don't think there is really that much, but we'll just scale it down to about that size. I think is about right. Actually, that's a pretty nice size for a candle, I'll be honest. Didn't expect that. One thing I forgot again, though, is to reduce the polygon on this cylinder, because I am just that stupid sometimes. Let's select, deselect, sure, delete dissolve edges, and what I want to do next is actually just do this again and select checker, deselect, and delete dissolve edges. There we go. Now we have a nice, and we have a nice nice shape. And the reason why I'm not being very picky about symmetry right now, because these are not aligned at all with like the global axes, is because it's a candle. It's not going to be perfectly shaped, you know. The base is going to be round, and that's fine. It's going to be looking pretty round, but where the candle has burned out, I don't want it to look symmetrical in any real way. So what we're going to do, I think, is this. And I think I am going to just double tap G to move some of these vertices around a little bit, just on their axes, just so we get a little bit of a interesting look to these. Maybe we do that. I don't know. Something like that would be good. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Now, if we then select all of these and extrude, S to scale, just place them out a little bit. Now we have a basis for our candle, and I'm not gonna be too meticulous about moving these around. I'm gonna just wing it basically, and if it looks a little off, that's fine. because it's supposed to be a candle that's been lit and been burning for a while. That is looking alright. Now, what I want is to just put some randomization in the actual shape here. And right. Now, this seems like not a lot, but when I scale this down a tiny bit, hopefully this is starting to look pretty good. And I bet a little bit more, maybe we get something that looks a bit like a actual candle would look, you know? Now I may want to extrude this inward a little bit, scale it down to there, so we get a little bit of that dip you get in a candle. Now what I want to do here is I'm going to put a loop there, and I want to move that loop a little bit, scale it a little bit, take some things there, just make it look a little less perfect, you know? Now that's pretty good already, I'd say. I do think the bottom here needs some work. How exactly I'm going to do that, I'm not quite sure yet. I think I may do something along the lines of this and just scale this out a little bit so that it looks a little melted, something like that. And I'm going to select auto smooth here, and I'm going to select all the faces. I'm going to select shade smooth, and well, we're not really that smooth just yet. 50. Now we look smooth. That's something like that. Now this is really starting to look like a candle. Right? I think. One thing I might want to do though is just add like a little wick. I think it's a wick. I don't know. A little string thing, I guess, where you light it. I think that's called a wick, but I'm not 100% sure. And how we're gonna do that is by just adding another cylinder, and we're just gonna make that 3 because we don't need any detail on that. We're gonna make it very thin, like that. Make sure that it's a lot smaller, 8 centimeters, like more like 5 centimeters. That's fine. Probably a little bit on the big side still, but not gonna bother too much. candles for that. We're not gonna place it perfectly in the middle. I'm gonna get close, but not perfect, because, well, again, it's a candle, it's not gonna be perfect. And yeah, I do believe that these candles are a little on the big side, and I believe that's probably just for, well, making sure that they look alright in real scene. I am going to rotate this just slightly. I'm going to rotate it just slightly like that. Just that a little bit, and a little bit. Just make it look a little bit more randomized. Now, one thing that is going to be a bit of a troublesome thing here is I'm probably not going to be able to shape this smooth unless I do something like this, in which case you might be getting some troublesome things happening. Can we get away with less? I think we can. Alright. Well, in that case, we are going to just like these and sharp. Oh, but that still makes a fucking thing there then. 20. Right then. So 150. How much do I need for that to become smooth looking? I mean, it sort of works, but honestly, I'm just gonna leave that as a no, that's it. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna leave that as a sharp thing because honestly, you're not gonna notice it. Right. So, next up, I do think there might be some use to having several models candles, because we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 of them. So if I make 2 or 3, we only. Is that worth it? I'm not sure. I think if I just rotate this one in different positions and scales, it is probably fine. So what I'm gonna do is actually just select these two again and just I'm just going to move this over here, and I'm just going to do the positioning of these as they are right now, and I don't actually think there's a candle on this one, which is kind of strange considering that's like the largest thing there, but okay. Go. There's one in here. One in here. There's two in here, which is kind of strange. There. And well, is that one or is that just I think that's just a torch, but it could also just be a candle there, I don't know. I think it's gonna be like this. Now do I have a lot of them now? Like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next up on the list is to scale some of these individually to make them a bit more because some of these are definitely a lot thinner. Than others, and right now this one is also a little bit thinner. Yes, this one is fine. A little bit, maybe. Yep. Right. Now I'm just going to rotate some of these a little bit at random, really, and we'll see what comes out of that. Right. That looks about right, in my opinion. Now I'm going to quickly move all of these to the right height, and how I'm going to do that is probably by wireframe and just first of all moving them down a little on top of these things, tables, they look about right, and next up I'm going to just deselect these, and I'm going to move them back up to about here-ish, and I'm going to deselect these and see how far these need to move. I think it's up to this line, so there we go. And yeah, now I think they are currently all the same height, which isn't exactly what I want, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is definitely just oh, actually, do I want to make maybe I will select a few and just adjust their height manually, because otherwise it may get a little bit weird. Oh wait, I can't do it because of linking. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What I want to do, because I want to scale them down a little bit, but I don't want to have to then move them all down as well. So what I think I'm probably gonna do is just select one of these and let's tab 3, Shift S, cursor to selected. There we go. Tab out and object set origin to bring cursor. And I hope that it's done that for all of them now. Yeah, it has. Good. Good. So now I could just SZ and things will just move down a little bit. Or up. Up is also an option. That one down a little. Down a little bit. Go. And that one down quite a bit. This one up a tiny bit. That one down a little bit. And this one about there, I think. And there we have it. That looks to me about right. What do you think? Those are candles now. They don't look weird anymore. I do believe that some of them may still be a little on the big side, because like this is way too big. If that's more like it, but even that is still kind of huge. I'm going to do that. I'm going to scale them down a little bit, and yeah. Now let's have a look over here. These are fine. This one is a little bit big, maybe. It's a little smaller. And yeah, I think that's our candles done. They do not at the moment give off any light, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to redo lights anyway, but yeah, I put them in Unity. Probably anyway. So that's just a thing I need to do later. But I think that concludes candles at least. So that's good. And that. Right. Yeah, we are getting closer and closer to finishing this thing. And somehow we have less triangles now than when we started. Is very weird. I am going to quickly do the whole object relations, like single user object and data. Yeah, we officially passed the 100,000 triangles mark, which is a little bit of a shame, but we'll see. We'll see if it actually makes a difference. I have personally no idea how large a scene can be on the Oculus Quest, or at least the Quest 2. Might be that we're already over the limit, might be that we're nowhere near yet. I don't know. I think we should still be fine, but who knows at this point. Let me see if I can quickly Google that, because who knows, maybe there's a number out there. Which is 72 FPS per quest. Backing up this 5200 draw cost per frame, 50,000 to 100,000 triangles per frame. So that's, I mean, in this scene, you're never going to see the whole scene at once. So I don't think that would be a problem. But here's the thing. Now the specs for the quest listed on the same website. So this 72 FPS for this quest, 50 to 175 draw calls per frame, and 750,000 to 1,000,000 triangles per frame, which is a lot. This was 2 months ago, so I don't know if this is something for the Quest 2 specifically, or if that's now also on Quest as well. But we'll see. I have a Quest 2, so for me, whether it is the first one or the second one that has the 1,000,000 doesn't matter, really. If I can render 1,000,000 triangles per frame, I can render 10 of these scenes per frame, and it should still be fine, which is nice. Well, fine, that should be the max it can handle, which, you know, that's good. That's very good. anyway, that has sort of like calmed down any doubts I had regarding poly count. I'm pretty sure that whatever I do right now, even if I completely model all of this out and fill the whole scene with it, and then continue to complete the whole model, it's gonna be fine. Like the only real reason for me to worry about polygon counts or triangle counts would be to make sure that everything still fits together well, you know, like how some models look out of place right now. Basically the same problem as with these low poly things, but the other way around, where I have a model that's a little too high poly for the rest of the scene. I think I have some models that might still be considered that. I think that these torch things might still be a little I'm not gonna say they look out of place per se, but maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's still very hard to say, considering that a lot of the models in this scene are still of like gray box quality. Like, for example, a lot of the chairs and the tables, they're very generic, basic things that don't necessarily go with the medieval fantasy theme that these very much do have. So yeah, there's some things that I still need to address and change, and eventually, hopefully, it's gonna all just look good, and we'll have a good, nice looking tavern to roam around in VR at some point. However, I've been going for about an hour and minutes. I think I am going to call it a day for now. I might get back to this later today. I'm not 100% sure. And I might try to improve some of the other models first. I just don't know yet. So for now, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna say, if anybody has been watching, thanks for watching. If you see this later in the video, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. I will be streaming hopefully every day, maybe not every day, but I will be trying. And yeah, that'll be it for me for today. see you in the next one. Goodbye.